Hello, everyone. Episode 13 of Show Me Your Medals, and we're back after our Christmas and New Year break. So, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had a pleasant Christmas and fully recharged. I know we've been away for, 2-3 weeks, but lots have happened since then. Liverpool's still top. Let's get that in first. But, Happy New Year, everyone. And, let's start the year.
Go for it then, Dave. Liverpool still top. Barely, no? Not barely.
Yeah.
Right. But cracks are showing, no?
I think before this week, I was, Liverpool, well, we're still in a good place, but things were going our way. Chelsea had drew and lost. Well, Chelsea lost 2 during the Christmas holidays. Arsenal dropped a few points, and we kept on winning. And with that gap that Chelsea sort of closed up, which was a bit false because they played 2 games in hand, 2 games over us, closed up the 2 points, and that went up to about 10 a game. I think over Christmas was fine, but that last result against United at home, was a disappointment, considering how shit United are, which we'll talk about in a bit. But I think it's good that other teams drop points, but as we dropped points, and I'm still confident we're going to win. But obviously, momentum is key. And even though it wasn't a league game yesterday, we lost to the first leg, controversially, I have to say, to Spurs. But yeah, I think momentum's key, and I wouldn't say we're wobbling a bit, but a draw and a loss. We probably just need to get back to winning ways. But overall, I saw a lot of games over Christmas, and when the one that stands out when we smashed West Ham 5-0, that was a really, really top performance, and I feel we're still in our hands.
You're still in the driving seat by far.
Yeah, it's still in our hands, and
it's a shame Chelsea slipped up those games. Imagine if they kind of kept their.
I know they lost back to back to teams that they wouldn't expect to.
Yeah. They haven't been scoring, Chelsea. They haven't been free flowing. So it would have been like exciting title race if they were still up there. To get in, whereas because you're waiting for Liverpool to slip up, and they have. Will not slip up, but you think they're going to steamroll United, right? And then United always pulls out the bag. We've always said it. Like if we was on here, I always say we were predicting like 4-0, 3-0, and all that crap there. We would be doing that. And then United showed up, man. United had a cracking game.
I know, and
yeah.
I think, I think for us, we're still top. We've still got a gap. I think our major threat, and always had been, is Arsenal. I think Chelsea have dropped too much now, and I don't think Forest will drop off probably later.
We keep saying that though, but they're looking sick. They're actually looking the part. Like Forest, they're getting the results. They're scoring goals.
They're scoring goals, and they're keeping clean sheets.
Yeah,
as well. So you can't ask for anything more. But I think
they need to start playing some of the big boys though. They've been beaten. They've been playing teams like that are beatable. They need to. But we just haven't looked at when like a title decider against Liverpool or something.
This weekend. Oh, sorry, on Tuesday, not this weekend. FA Cup. Next week, we'll talk about predictions. But we got Forest, which is.
Oh, is that when it says coming up?
Yeah, which is a big disappointer. But I think it would have been nice if we beat United just to keep that sort of gap. But with 6 points, we've still got a game in hand. So that could be 9, but obviously it's just 6 at the moment over Arsenal. So I think
Everton's going to have new manager bounce though, no?
When
that swings around.
If they get Sam Allardyce to save them from relegation. So so just to put things in comparison, because I think I messaged you guys. So when Liverpool won the title in 1920, after 19 games we were 51 points, and now after 19 games we're 46. So we're 5 points worse off than we did during that year we won. So it's not the same trajectory, but it's quite close to where. Yeah.
But again, it all depends on like we said, Arsenal and Chelsea. They're not having the best of seasons. You know what I mean? So it's all
Don't you worry about that because we're capitulating, man. Fucking,
Yeah, exactly.
it's doing Arsenal things again. Like we're what 10 days into the transfer window. We're not signed the glaring, obviously thing that we need, which is a striker and a backup winger to replace Saka because Saka's injured. He's got friggin' hamstring injury, and that's going to take a while, even like 2 months at least. And it's not like 2 months and he's back to his like star boy status. He's going to need time to like get back into games.
You can't rush that because
you can't rush it. You can't rush it because it will end his career if he messes up with it, mess about with his thing.
Have we got a star boy if you want to take him off us? That would help your,
I don't know. 100%. I do not want him. Do not want him. 100%.
It would just be another Sterling like that.
I don't even understand why we signed Sterling if he's not even. Isn't that the backup winger? Isn't that the backup winger?
I think he's injured.
Oh no, he was. He was. But even Ethan, that he had a couple games in the right wing. He looked good. He looked sharp. I liked him, but he's injured as well. So now is the time. I mean, we knew that before the window opened. You know what I mean? We knew that. So why has nothing been done? And Arteta's coming out with this bullshit about first it's the fucking I won Community Shield medals as well. Fuck off. Fuck off. And now he's talking about the fucking ball. He's talking about the fucking ball. Amazing. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
The ball manufacturer, or was it the league, put out a statement saying that we've used that ball loads of times. Everyone's scoring, and there was a comment on like is that kind of like that ball? So it's not the ball's fault, is it? Do you know what I mean? But
I can't. He's lost credibility by saying those couple of things those last two times.
That's like really like scraping the barrel for excuses.
Yeah.
But to be honest, right? I know it's 2-0, but you can turn that around. It doesn't need to make excuses.
Bro, we're going St. James's Park away. They are a fortress up there. I said that last time. They're a fortress up there, and they've got something to fight for because it's a league cup. They're in the semi-finals. They're getting into the final. There is no way those Newcastle fans are going to let out at all. They're going to be there supporting the team through and through. I cannot see with this Arsenal team right now, the way it is, we are struggling. We look tired. I don't know why. I don't know about you, but we look tired. Like Odegaard, I don't know. He's probably on the broth diet that fasting. Like he looks gaunt as fuck right now. Yeah. Rice looks tired, jaded as fuck. Yeah. Marino's not showing the quality. He's a squad player. That's what he was brought in for. Yeah. We're making decisions in cup games. We bought squad players. We're not playing squad players. We played our strongest team. We couldn't get over the line with Newcastle. I know we're talking about Newcastle. I mean, during the run in Christmas, it looked like we were having momentum with the 5-1 Crystal Palace. We managed to get a point, a win from Ipswich. Good win at Brentford. Okay, but then you've got this momentum, and then all of a sudden, few injuries here and there. 1-1 Brighton. Like it should not be happening. Whether or not it's a referee decision on that occasion, that should not be happening. How we're playing so badly, I don't understand. I don't understand why. We're missing Saka, which is the talisman of our club. If you're missing your talisman and you know that he's injured, why are you not replacing him? Why are you not getting anyone in? That's what I don't understand.
Who would come in? Like, even if people come in now, it will still be squad players. You can't get a kind of find someone to replace Saka. That kind of. It'll just be another.
I'd go for Jared Bowen right now.
He's injured as well.
Is he injured?
He's injured as well now. He's out.
Is he injured as well?
Yeah. I mean, if he was fit, that would make sense. But
I would have gone him. Who else is there? I would have gone for someone in the Premier League mid-table that we know that is going to do a job. Even try is Matoma injured as well?
I was going to say,
No, I saw him that he was playing.
He's left, but Matoma would
He's
be
left.
like.
I would have got him like as on a loan with a fee, like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you either get other players to step up, or you find a replacement. I think if you've changed from the title, I agree. What you be bringing in is probably a squad player, or you bring in someone like high profile, and then when Saka comes back, you just manage it later.
Yeah,
I think that's what that's what Man City have done. You know, to spend 100 million on a winger, he gets injured. To spend another 100 million on a winger, and the winger.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we're going to have to spend.
No, I know,
copious amounts of money.
Yeah, you get sort of
but you should recognise the weak. Well, other teams are recognising the weakness in this Arsenal team. We cannot just rely on set pieces, no matter how good we are at them. We simply cannot rely on just that. We need open play players. We need the magic. And Saka was the magic, right? When Saka's playing, we're doing good. It's disappointing the last two results because, the last result against Brighton, we shouldn't have drawn that at all.
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened to Stoke when they relied on set pieces and then they got relegated. With no plan B, right?
Yeah, one where we lost his hands. Yeah, his hand technique. They weren't the same, man. It's probably true, man.
And then this Carabao Cup, we fielded a full strength squad, but we just looked tired.
Yeah,
no magic, no creativity.
Well, I can't see Arsenal coming back. I see Liverpool. No. Liverpool can easily do something to Spurs, and a Liverpool Newcastle final would be tasty.
We had so many chances to get that. Even if it ended 2-1, it's like game on. Let's go up there and show them what we've got. It's not impossible to go up there because we won at St James's. We've beat them at St James's, but they're in the form of their life right now.
They've won 7 in a row.
They're in the form of their given it's in a month's time. Given anything can happen in a month because, like this is our Arsenal territory now, right? We're talking about December, January, February. That time, we always tested that time. We never get over the line during that time, whichever season you want to talk about. We never get over the line, yeah? And I just see the same thing. We're going to fall out every single year. When back in them winter days, when it comes January, we know we're going to fall out of Carabao, we're going to fall out FA Cup, we're going to fall out of league points by just stupidness. You know what I mean? Like fall out of the Champions League. It happens in January, February time, all the time. We have the squad that we have now. We're not going to be able to compete on all four of those tournament competitions. We're not going to do it with this squad. You can see it with the injuries and everything. It's impossible. I'll be surprised. Like, I want to keep faith in this, but I feel like we're getting conned again. Like last time was, Mudryk this, Mudryk that, and then okay, fair enough. It's good that we didn't get, but he might have been a different player if he would came to us.
I would say that.
Do you know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is, we keep getting our fucking eyes covered up by these phantom incoming signings, like Vlahovic. Who did we want to get before that? I don't know. There was a whole host of players that we wanted to get. Caicedo, and they didn't come into fruition. Yes, the plan B, helped us, but it wasn't that stardust quality that we need in this club, for this club. And you can see that now, how depleted we are as a squad. We don't look great.
It's crazy how things changed though, because you wouldn't, like last season, you would say there was quite a lot of squad depth when people were on form. Whereas now you look like you would have thought, Trossard will come in and he'll play, but now you look at Trossard and be like, not quite. Yeah, Martinelli's fallen off.
He didn't want to sign a contract now as well. Like that's part of it. I think that's part of why his form is so bad, because he's having these like distractions in his mind. Just it's upsetting in a way. I'm. Do you know what this FA Cup game that I'm going to? I was excited beforehand, before seeing all these, like the way that we're playing, and seeing the way Man United play against Liverpool the other day.
You're worried now, yeah?
I'm worried. I'm worried because it feels like they're clicking. They're starting to click.
One off. Trust me, you're going to hammer.
What are you saying? Liverpool were bad, or
Liverpool were quite bad though? But United made you play bad.
United turned up.
Trent was bad. Trent was bad. Everyone else was not too bad.
No, but United played out the skins. You know, that's probably the best performance this season. It
was, but now we've got the mentality. Now Martinez's interview said it's all up here.
I saw that Martinez interview.
He's got it, man. He's got it. He's all up here, bro. We're on the way up now.
We're just setting him up.
I love
just setting him up.
I would love it when you smash them 5-0 or 6-0.
No. I think you're not. Martinez is right. We're playing about fear now. Like before, they were all hesitant. Yeah, that game there against the mighty Liverpool has put me back up again. I'll be like, you never know, you know.
That's what you said about City when you beat City.
No, City was luck. Everything was luck. The Liverpool one, we actually played good. Do you know what I mean? Actually played good. So you never know now. But look, against the big teams, United seems to always come through, man. So this Arsenal FA Cup game, man, you know, we could scrape something there. I'm hopeful again.
I know United, Arsenal have been rivals in that, but get rid of Xerxes, man. What is he? What is he doing?
Yeah.
What is he doing, man?
I said when he was signing, it don't make sense. You're just wasting money on like another like potential. You don't need. You want someone a bit older, come in, experience. You know, guarantee some goals. He's not been in, and it's not like he was.
He's terrible.
Prolific. He wasn't prolific. He had a bit part at Munich. Bologna just had like one good season and whatnot.
One season wonder.
Even when he signed, I didn't. Yeah, you know, as a defender, you're seeing Xerxes rolling up. You're not gonna be worried about that.
No, not at all.
True.
Not at all.
Right. Do you want to finish off on United then?
Well, no, what I'm saying, I'm feeling it now. I'm fickle, man. 1 week I'm down, next week I'm up. You know what I mean? This is what Amman's doing to us. It's like Ten Hag all over again. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, again, it was a great game. It's a cracking game, and everyone turned up the performance. Bruno finally played out his skin. Do you know what I mean? And Ahmad, he nicked it, man. But yeah, Trent, like he's linked with Madrid, but the way Van Dijk was deaf staring him recently, man. Those clips are funny. Like Van Dijk's adding up. Okay. And so him, Salah, and Trent, they're all like coming out of season.
Yeah.
And then it'd be interesting what's going on with Liverpool and those players. I'm sure they'll snap. I think they just bided their time. But,
it's an interesting one. I was like, I'm frustrated that it's got down to this. Because we had it before, like history, like with Man leaving and Owen leaving on the free.
But the thing is, an age thing, though, isn't it? Like, the higher I'm worried about age.
That's the concern, because I think, especially with Salah, like, it's rumoured that he wants 3 years, and he's 33 at the end of the season. Where I think we probably only want to give him 2.
But it's weird that like, they're still doing the business. Again, this is a fan talking. We don't know the numbers. They're doing the business, which he has for every season. He scored like 20 goals for 8 seasons in a row or something like that. Yeah. Surely he's not going to drop off that much, right? Or again, you just wake up one day and you're old, isn't it? Like we keep saying, like for footballers. But yeah, that's interesting what's happening at Liverpool. But yeah, United, we just got lucky. I'm not lucky. Like we every 3-4 games we get a good game, that kind of thing. Like you keep saying, next one we might get spanked 5-0 by Arsenal, and I'll be like, we're shit again. And then we've got Southampton after that, and like, you know, maybe lose 1-0 or something like that. But it's the, every now and again we get it brings us hope. You know what I mean?
That's why I think United it's like a cup team. Like on the day they can really do it, but in the league they won't. Just on those contracts, right? It's interesting because if you think what's rumoured, like Salah wants 400, Trent wants 350, and Van Dijk wants 350. That's 1.1 million a week.
Yeah.
Right.
You better start buying some shirts, Dave.
Yeah. If you think of combined annually, that's about 52 million, 53 million, right? So that's like a transfer fee So if you put it in that way, you know, it is quite a lot of money.
I think it's kind of the timing's been unfortunate because now you've got three big boys asking for a payday. Do you know what I mean? That's probably why it's held up, isn't it? Like normally, if it falls in a different timeline, I'm sure that they would have been extended.
Yeah.
But now the way you just broke it down, it'd be like, shit, man, we need to start crunching some numbers. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it could work. Look, extend Van Dijk, extend Salah, Trent off to Madrid, sorted.
Yeah, I've got a feeling his head's been turned and he probably would go. I don't think he should. You know,
I think you should.
Why not? It's guaranteed medals there. Guaranteed
medals, and no one ever rejects Madrid. Do you know what I mean? Even if you're a diehard Liverpool born and bred,
obviously, there's some success stories, but there's some bad ones like Hazard.
Yeah, but they don't think that. Players don't think that. Players like see the money signs, see the Hollywood signs.
You say it's guaranteed medals. I know they just recently got back on top, but they were like playing catch up to Barcelona, and there's no guarantee of Champions League. Where at the moment, right? I'll say we're probably the top team in Europe.
You are. It's shown by form and the Champions League. You can use no arguments, man.
So why would you leave? But obviously, his best mate Jude apparently is that.
Giving him the whispers.
Yeah. But let's see. Let's see. If he wants to leave, let him leave. But I don't think.
There's lots of quality left backs out there. No? Oh, is he a right back or left back? Right back.
Yeah.
Conor Bradley.
He's a different sort of player to Trent. Like he probably doesn't have the passing, but he does go past people and does more dribble.
Do you reckon that's why he's been a bit off? Because last year Klopp played Conor Bradley quite a lot, isn't it?
Trent was out injured for a while.
Yeah,
and
but I think Conor Bradley handled himself really well. He's a good little player.
He did, and before he got injured, and he was lucky that Trent came back at the right time. But Bradley was doing well, So I think he's a different player to Trent. I wouldn't say he's a better player at this stage, but he's a different player. Like he likes going forward. He likes to dribble past players, and Trent's more about sort of passing
killer passes.
Yeah, Trent is about everything but defending, basically. Yeah, that's Trent.
But Trent's always been dodgy defender. And United targeted that. Which was
boy, did they?
Man, had his number.
So Dallo Ronaldo'd him, bro.
I don't think that had anything to do with Madrid. They just all your sort of good attacks came down that side. They just exposed him, and I can't remember who was playing that position, but they didn't really help cover with him as well. So, but like I said, I think that's just a one-off game that United turned up for, like they did last season. And
we'll see when Arsenal come rolling up.
I'm not holding my breath on this one. From what I see, I should have more hope. I get it, but as the days go by, there's going to be so many games. You've not registered anyone.
Is Arsenal going to play a strong side against United?
They have to.
I think the fact that it's going to take up and is United,
they need to win a cup.
Yeah,
they need to win a medal, not a Community Shield medal.
A proper medal. Because obviously we got Accrington Stanley.
You got Accrington Stanley, yeah.
So you know who we're playing. So just wondered.
Has to be full strength. Well, I'm going to the game, so we just have to see. Are you stocking up on noodles then? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I still owe you guys one. I've got a times one. I was going to eat it today, but I thought, that doesn't do it justice. So I left it.
We'll wait for the next week.
Yeah. Go on, Ed. So what's your prediction for the game, Will?
United, Arsenal is at home, right? So
you're at home, yeah.
We've been a fortress up until yesterday, the other day. I do feel scared, but I think we'll take it 1-0 to the Arsenal. We'll nick it somehow. Set piece.
Yeah, the last time. All right. Obviously, we're on form. We're on fight. I say we're on form because we've got a 2-2 draw out of Liverpool. That's called on form. But United 2-1. I think United will get a 2-1 win.
Away? You predicting an away win?
FA Cup, man. Anything can happen.
I'm not. I think Arsenal's going to do you. I think your players will go back to how they were.
No, man. Mentality, bro. Mentality monsters now.
And I think Martinez is going to have a mare. He's going to score own goal or get a red card. Yeah.
He scored a banger, man. The way he took that goal was sick.
Yeah, it was sick. It was
celebration as well, expecting a baby.
I'm going for own goal, red card, or red card to Martinez, and I'm going Arsenal 3-0.
3-0. That's no respect. All right. Liverpool.
I hope so.
Liverpool versus the mighty Accrington Stanley.
Nah, that's B team for Liverpool, surely.
Yeah, but the B
early kick-off. Accrington Stanley, which division they are?
They're like Vanarama North or some shit.
It's
League
a
Two.
It's a cup game for them. Going to Anfield, they're gonna love it. I think we can play B team. I don't think we're gonna smash them, but I think it'd be like 3.
That's not smashing them.
Nah, smashing was like this is a different league. 10-0. I'll go 3-0. 3-0 as well.
It's hard to judge because you really don't know. Like again,
I think it's going to be tighter than we think,
and how the League Two team comes up. But I 5-0 for me. 5-0 comfortable.
Oh, I was going to go for 5.
Even if it's
I'll go in between them 4-0.
Yeah,
I think they'll definitely be up for it. But their ground. If it was at their ground, it'd be a different story.
Oh, that's a different story. Yeah.
Because then, it's a big stadium. Not just that, the pitch is bigger, and where they're probably not used to that sort of stuff. So yeah. Okay.
Well, we'll see.
Nice. Don't really want to talk about fantasy football either.
I do. Bloody mate, what's happened to you two? What has happened to you two? I used to come here on these sections.
The midweek fixtures, or leave it.
Is there midweek fixtures? Oh, on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, we can. Oh, Arsenal's got the mighty Spurs.
Yeah, big derby game. Arsenal Spurs. Wait, no, Liverpool's playing first, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, we're first. Yeah, sorry. Forest are really good form. They're in form team.
And at home, and you're playing away.
I think we would have rested because we're not playing anyone big. No disrespect to Accrington Stanley fans, but I think the rest will do us good. I think Forest. I think it'll be tight. I'm going for 2-1 Liverpool.
I will go for 3-2 Nottingham Forest.
Oh my god, no
Chris
respect.
Wood.
I'm feeling a 2-1 Nottingham Forest.
Yes,
this is the time you slip.
Let's do it.
Time for the slip now.
Come on, the Forest.
Steven Gerrard slip right here. With a chest with that 2-1 there. Look.
Capitalise on this split. Yeah, mighty Forest.
Yeah.
No, don't worry, we've got points in hand.
Yeah.
And then Arsenal
Spurs derby,
Oh,
North London derby. So I
one.
think we've always been rolling Spurs over. I just don't think Liverpool are playing particularly well. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was just that bloody controversial fucking decision.
Yeah, I don't think Spurs were particularly great. Seeing them, yeah, and just Arsenal. It's a big game for Arsenal. It's a different kind of game. It's like a United Liverpool game, right? Yeah. Where it's just different, and we're always the difference in this type of game at home. So I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
Same lines, 2-1 Arsenal. I don't think Spurs, even if Arsenal are not playing great or what.
Son is well off it, isn't it? He seems like he's lost confidence or something.
33.
I don't know.
He's coming 33. I think he's old, man.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Are you sure? 33.
Yeah,
he's old.
He might even be 33 already, or he's coming 33.
He came when he was 25.
Yeah. He's old, man.
Oh goodness. Okay, he looks off the mark right now.
I think
Kulusevski looks good though. He causes a bit of trouble.
I think getting that keeper has probably helped Spurs a bit, but I think they're still very poor. You know, and still
Don't worry, we'll get them on the set piece. Don't worry.
Yeah. Come on,
Son's
Stoke.
32.
I think 3-2 to Stoke.
3-2 to Stoke. Son's 32, coming 33 in July. So that is for footballers. We know that's
prime.
I mean,
Football Manager is sold by 30 anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, FPL. I need to grab half of one.
All right.
I don't want to talk about it either, to be honest.
Yeah. United Southampton. Yeah, done United Southampton.
No, Southampton. Oh yeah.
We'll do the predictions first. I think United, Southampton are poor.
If they don't beat you,
if they don't beat Southampton, my lord, at home as well. I can see it happen. But they should win that. Okay. Oh, is he back? He's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, you United Southampton. No, you have to do the honours first.
We've got a lot of history to that game. That game's the one where we had to change our kit, our grey kit, because we couldn't see our players. And that's all. And Liverpool Southampton, so Man United Southampton, also one where that Taibbi went through his arm from the Matt Letizia shot.
Yeah.
So it goes quite far. Nah. Southampton's literally really bad.
Dog,
really bad.
So dog.
It's going to be like a 3-0 win. But I don't know. I can almost see a 1-0 win, but let's push it out there. 3-0 United.
I'll go 3-1 United.
Right. So this is probably the only time this season I'm going to show some respect to United on the basis that Southampton are too bad. I think it might be a bit. I think 1-0 special. No, actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do our friend Don special, 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 special.
Yeah. No, because you think like Ipswich when they go out, Ipswich got a bit about them. Southampton do not.
Nothing.
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 At the bottom in everything, like goals needed, goals
20 of 20.
Shots per game, all that sort of stuff.
Where did Southampton finish to get promoted? Playoffs, or was it? Because who's the new team? Ipswich, Southampton, and it's always hard to forget these. Leicester won it. Yep. Leicester won it.
But Leicester ain't great at the moment as well.
I think maybe Southampton, were they 3 playoffs? I don't know, but
they finished 4th.
Oh, so they're playoffs, right? They're playoffs. Yeah. That's how they came through.
But they're way off. Like Leicester had 97, Ipswich had 96, and Southampton had 87.
Yeah, okay. That's probably why I straight back down. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, well, let's see those.
Mighty FPL then. You guys are what, like, I used to come to the section and be don't
want to talk about it, man.
You know what? I feel like giving up. But I'm not going to. But...
Question, both of you two occupied first spot once upon a time or not?
Yeah.
Have you, Will?
I don't know. First spot. I've won the manager of the month thing.
Okay.
For most points accumulated in a month. So I must have come up quite close to first, maybe second, third. But yeah, I don't know what happened. But I tell you what I did do. I freaking wildcarded that shit.
Everyone.
So I try and get myself out of this rut. It's been so bad. It happened last year as well. December was so bad.
But FPL almost reflects our football teams. Like one minute you think, man, my team looks sick, and then next week you look at it like, man, my team looks shit. You know what I mean? You must have looked at your team a couple of weeks ago thinking, this is the bollock. Bollock. We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's looking good. And you had
We're gonna do this.
You're gonna do this. And you did have this blinding week one week for whatever reason, right? And then and then since then, I'm like 9 points ahead of you now, 11. And
it's disgusting.
Dave used to be like 30, 50 points above me, and now I'm 30 points above him. So it just shows.
But it can all change. It can all change in a matter of a couple of weeks or whatever.
Unlike you two, I know Vo wildcarded last week. Was wildcarded. I was tempted, but I'm gonna hold fire.
Hold on to it.
I'm gonna hold fire on the basis that I committed to this team a few weeks ago,
and you liked it. You gotta stick with it for a bit longer.
And the worst thing is, right, Maddison was so good, but fucking Ange just stopped playing him.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? That Madison actually, it's a weird one because you think he's like so important to that team.
He's the
But
most
every now and
creative
again, he
player.
just benches him. Yeah,
But you know what? Yeah, but that's why they're playing shit. I think because they don't have the creative spark. The sun's not firing. And
Will, have you loaded your team with United players this week against Southampton?
I got Ahmad in there. No, not loaded. Don't get it twisted, bro. I'll put Ahmad in there because he's. I'm contemplating Bruno, but I don't know who to take out. What I did do is bring in Isak and Gordon because they look electric right now, man.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
They look good. Well, Gordon. Well, I bought him. Gordon. I had Isak already. I bought in Gordon. Oh, I've captained him as well.
You still got Cole Palmer?
Yeah, I've got Cole Palmer as well.
He's all right. He scored. I know he's been a bit off.
Yeah, he's been off. The team has been off, but he's still contributing. So I've kept him because he is a threat in.
No, but I don't know. Like this week for 1 week punt, like I think Bruno West Southampton riding a nice form from Liverpool could be a good shout, but especially on a wild card. But we'll see.
I might swap Salah out. You know, I don't know.
Don't swap Salah. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't do anything silly here. Yeah, Salah has to stay forever now. That's it.
Just got. He's only 2 games out of 19. He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, Salah, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Like I didn't have him at the start of the season because remember all the time I thought Liverpool slipped up now. That's it. Klopp's gone. They're gonna be crap. Salah's gonna have the worst season he's ever. He's had the best season. That shows how much I know, man. I don't know anything.
Yeah,
but
basically,
he's already surpassed 200 points, which is like.
It's mad, isn't it? He's what a quality player. Just give him the contract, man. Just give him the contract.
Yeah.
Dave, who are you captaining this week? Well, it's for Tuesday, but I'll say this game week.
I'm going to go for. I think a good one might be Chelsea against Bournemouth. Palmer,
okay. Yeah.
Bournemouth got something about them, though.
They're not very good away.
Oh, no, they got some injuries, though. I think they've got some injuries now.
Both strikers are out.
Yeah.
Evan Nilsson's out, and then that Unai guy.
Yeah. He's got ACL. He's out for the season.
It's crazy now. Like, the timing of that is bad, no? Like, imagine you're one guy
because he's been informed, so he's thinking, I'm guaranteed to start. Right?
Yeah. maybe he got too happy and pushed himself too much, and then ACL went. You know what I mean?
He sat on a stool like you did and rocked around.
Effed it up.
That's okay. That would have been this opportunity. But yeah, I think Chelsea's probably a good one. Palmer.
I'm back on the Haaland train, so I've got him my captain.
You got him back in? Did you have him already?
No, I did. My wild card, I had him in, and he did well. Got 13 points, so good timing.
Oh, wow.
Always the way. I brought in fucking Nicholas Jackson, and again, he's done fuck all.
Nah, he needs to go.
Not reliable. He's not reliable. He's not consistent.
Yeah, he needs to go.
He'll pop up now and again with like a 8 point, 10 point, 12 point thing, but then it goes quiet for ages. Yeah, don't get fooled, man. Don't get fooled by that guy.
I know.
That's why you're down where I am.
Yeah. I think Isak's probably a good choice as well against Wolves.
Yeah, Isak for sure. Wolves, They've got a good run of games, Newcastle. So,
but Wolves have been resurgent, so we don't know. But yeah,
I don't know.
Don't know. But I think Palmer, for me, Palmer or Isak is probably a good one.
Cool. Right. On to question time.
Yeah. You did something for us, Will?
I've got a couple. I thought you had some that there was low in the bank.
Oh, there's one in the bank. I could read it. Whoever sent that in there might be in the It says, if you discovered that one of your parents had an affair and had a secret family with children, meaning you have half siblings, how would you feel about this? And would you still love and respect your parent the same? Would you want to meet and build a relationship with your half sibling?
Oh, that's a tough one, boy. That's a deep one.
It's quite clever because that's why I like these questions that they send in. Because even if I search the internet, interesting questions, deep, meaningful questions, and it's like nothing. And then when I read these, I'll be like, see, this is why you need some crazy warped mind to ask these kind of questions. You know what I mean?
Or is actually happening?
Or I doubt it. or they're thinking of creating it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Let's break it down a bit. Would you still love and respect your parent?
I'm not sure about respect. I still love them, regardless. Like they're the only parents I would have. Be a bit disgusted in that sense. If it was kept a secret and I found out that if they didn't tell me, oh, this happened, and I found out of the blue, that I'd be quite disgusted in a way. Like, I guess they wouldn't have want me to find out if they didn't want to tell me, right? But if I have,
So what was the question? You found out what they told you?
It says you discovered one of your parents, so they could have told you. Like, just say later, even you found out all they.
If they talked to me, then that'd be slightly different because they're serious about it. They sat down.
I think by
about
then,
it.
When it says discovered, I think by then the cat's out of the hat. Is that what I'm saying? And the news is broken. He's not hiding it no more. Maybe when I hear this,
doesn't have to be he. Doesn't have to be he.
When I read this question,
but then if it was a mum, you'd know.
That's a good point, exactly. When I read this question, even though it says a parent, I keep thinking it's the guy, and that's
it's the guy.
Why
100%.
It has to be the guy, isn't it? So
it's
like, it says one of your
because you can't. The mum can't hide. Oh God.
She could tell you retrospectively, maybe okay, fine. She could tell you retrospectively you got older brother before you was born. See, and she had an affair.
Okay.
Well, the question is,
okay.
let's pose it this way. Actually, is more. I think you'd be more devastated if it was a current thing. So your dad tells you, or he's having an affair recently, and he's got a new family. I think it's easy to say you'll be devastated. Your kind of respect for him will dwindle. You know, because he's broken the trust. He's broken the relationship with your mum. He's gone behind your back and all yada yada yada. Right? I think we could park that and say that'd be quite painful. All negatives that come with it, come through it. But if you flipped it around and said, like what I just said, and your mum tells you, by the way, Will Dave Roll, back in before, 5 years before I met your dad, or no, with your dad, 5 years before I met you, I had an affair, and you've got like a half brother, half sister.
That's
that
different.
Seems to blow a lot, right?
Yeah, that's different because that's out of our control from the whole thing.
Because I think, again, the question ends with, would you want to meet your half siblings and half siblings? And if we point it back to, again, it's a current thing. I think I wouldn't, right? Like, because it's too raw. Like my dad's had an affair within 3 years ago, and I've got like a 5-year-old half brother. That family is still built on the betrayal. So I can't really meet them. You get what I mean? That's built on the whole, lying to me, all of that is a negative. So I wouldn't want to meet the sibling that way. I wouldn't want to meet, because this sibling's almost the barrier of breaking up my family, right? Do you know what I mean? That sibling and his mum is what's broken up my family now. So I wouldn't really want to meet him, be chummy or that way, right?
I'm smiling because I'm just trying to think of like, let's say this scenario is like, dad, 100%. Mom's a fucking. Mom, you and me know that mom's a fucking. Do you know what I mean?
High fives all around. You get their champagne out, right? And then you meet
I don't know. Would that scenario come up? It would be very rare for that scenario to come back. Maybe you like because you let's just say you have absorbed a lot of what your mum is about, and she's a very negative person and whatever, and then maybe you understand. Oh shit, yeah, I can see why dad did that. I'd still be disappointed, but I'd be like, I can understand from that perspective as to why you've gone to that extent to go outside and find that. But if the dad was like just fucking around to fuck around and cheating, like this dirty guy, then that would be what you had said all the way around. But I can also see from it, like if your dad's a good person, he's tried to do everything he can right. It just so happens that he met someone that gives him the attention that he needs, rather than the effing and blinding and all the negativity, arguments, toxicity. I can kind of see that. Like, even like through divorce, I've seen why some of these things happen. I used to be under the impression it's like, any parent that cheats or any person that cheats, fucking bastards. Don't talk to me. But after my experience, not that I've done it or whatever, but I can understand it to a certain extent. The pressures and everything like that. Why men can go to that extent at times. There's other factors rather than just that principalness of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I keep saying, advice is easy to give, but when you're living in it, it's a completely different story.
I wouldn't like. Yeah.
It's not a celebration moment. Just get me clear on that.
I think circumstances makes a difference, and I think also if that happened to me at my age or my parents' age, I'd probably be a bit more forgiving, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Because my parents are old, right? So even though I'll probably be really disappointed, let's say with my dad, our relationship isn't great anyway. That he probably wouldn't. I'd say I wouldn't care, but I wouldn't. Yeah.
I think you because of the age and circumstance, you sympathise with him more. I think what you say, sympathise and understand, maybe, right? Whereas when you're younger, happy family, like I said, then
it's a betrayal if it's young when you're younger.
And sort of breaking up my family. Well, we're all like live apart anyway, live our own lives. So it's only if we're like 9 or 10 and that family gets broken up when you're younger, that's when you really feel it. But now, like I said, I think age makes a difference. Where now, if he did confess that he cheated and has got another family, I'd probably, I'll not accept, but I'll probably be, what's the word?
Not as devastated as when we're in our teens or 20s or whatnot.
No, I'm no longer a child. I don't need him there. That sort of thing.
Okay, so quick answers on my one that I flipped it around with. If you got half siblings from prior to you and just randomly, so the affair happened ages ago, like your mum, again, like I said, met someone she liked in between and had a kid or two, would you want to meet your half siblings? For me, I think I would. I'd be quite interested then.
I would, because especially because if it's a long time ago, they're roughly going to be quite old, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it's like that actor Anthony Wong. Do you remember him?
Yes.
He came to England to find his half brothers. Yeah. So he's
the one from Initial D, the older guy.
Yeah. So he came to England to find his half brothers, and it was funny because they didn't know how famous the actor he was.
Well, in Hong Kong cinema isn't like big, is it?
I didn't realise that, but he's half.
Yeah.
But his brother's white.
Oh, really?
His half brothers are full white.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
So that's what I mean. So for them, it takes a real die-hard fan to like watch Hong Kong films if you're not Chinese, and obviously didn't know anything about him. But yeah, I think I would. Given that, I'm older now, they're probably going to be, if not similar age, quite close age to me. So it's not like I'm a teenager, they're teenagers, and that sort of thing. So, and that might be really nice as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably would want to in that scenario. I'll probably want to as well, because I think there's because I'm older and there's intrigue.
Yeah.
Like how like would they be similar mindset to me or whatever? I don't know. Like relationships are a thing. Like and families are never.
Yeah. Okay. But you always got the choice. If you meet them and you don't feel that it's right or something like that, then that's fine. I think there's, you can meet and then there's no committal. It's just like, okay,
Yeah, just intrigue out of interest.
Find out a bit about them, talk about you, see how that goes, and if you feel something's a bit off or red flags, then you don't have to carry on. But yeah, it's just something that's intriguing.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's a good question. Was there any?
Whoever sent that in, it's a really good question. Get someone going.
Don't know. Did you have a question in mind?
I had two, but I forgot one of them, and I can't remember the other one now. That you can
Sorry, should I go for it?
Well, yours one sounds. It's a relationship one, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's more like a pet peeve type thing. So it's like, is snoring a deal breaker, or should you just invest in like earplugs or other devices to?
Okay, so I'm a snorer, right?
Are you?
Yeah. A bad one.
Loud. Bring the house down.
Yeah, really loud.
Yeah.
Loud. And it's not been a deal breaker for like my current relationship or previous ones. And I think if they love you for you snoring too.
So the question, bro, was we've gone past the other one. Is snoring a deal breaker, or should you just invest in earplugs?
So
see.
The woman snoring, because that's a deal breaker, mate.
Whichever. Yeah. Well, for us, obviously, it has to be.
I think, acceptance-wise, it's sexist, but a guy snoring is more normalised, right? It's more expected. Whereas a girl snoring is a bit, I don't know, to me, quite off-putting, that kind of thing. So it might be.
I think because I'm a big snorer, I can't demand my partner not to snore or dislike it, if that makes sense, because I'll be such a hypocrite.
Going back to what I said, is that fair, or am I just being an idiot?
There are females that do snore, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I would say it's a deal breaker for me, but I would find it. I'd find it a bit annoying. Like I want a peaceful night. Do you know what I mean? I used to, when I used to live with my parents, my dad snored the house down. Now I don't know if I snore. I might do, but I'm quite aware that I tend to only snore when I'm very, very, very tired. That's the only time that I would snore. So if I find my partner snoring, it's not a deal breaker, but it is off-putting. So if I do find them snoring, I just give them a nudge, just to kind of see if it breaks out of it. I've never had one that was heavy snoring or every night heavy snoring. I know that there's certain positions as well that you can sleep that you don't have. So I'll just roll them.
That's it. Look, if I met a girl I really fancied and everything's going well, and we got home and she snored like Dave, that's it. It's over, man. I don't care how much I fancy her, whatnot. I can't live like that. Do you know what I mean? I cannot live like that.
No, I think that's harsh. And
obviously,
you're lucky Leanne doesn't snore, but
of course, I'm lucky.
That was part of the criteria, bro.
Yeah.
But no. I got a follow up question to that, actually, and it's something I was reading the other day about. It's become a more common trend. I didn't realise it, but would you consider sleeping in separate beds? Obviously, you're still married, you still live with each other. But there's
you're looking at the wrong person for this shit. Because
there's a study that says that sleeping separately is actually better for you. And I know two couples or two families that do that.
You're not. Funny enough, you're not the first person who's mentioned it. That this week it's also brought up for someone else, but it's called sleep divorce.
Yeah, sleep divorce.
Yeah.
Sleep divorce.
Sleep divorce.
Wow.
Term coined recently. Sleep divorce, and nothing's wrong, but like you do all your bits, and then at the night you just have different beds, and it's supposedly like they said good for the relationship because it saves you, it gives you a good night's sleep, everyone's more peaceful, and in case one snores, for example, whatnot, you're getting all of that. But no, I can't see it happening because the whole point of someone is to share the bed, with them. Do you know what I mean? And if that's not happening, it's like flatmates, right? It's like you live in the same house, and then
that's exactly what happened in my previous marriage. Like we started sleeping separately, and it started ending up where the feeling was like we were roommates, and there was no intimacy. There was no. I don't want to say no love, but it just started to fizzle down, and there's no real excitement.
You need that touch.
It's a psychological thing, right? When you're together with a partner, you should I guess sometimes it's good to sleep separate rooms. But I don't think it should be a thing.
Yeah. Because I agree. Sometimes, quite often, I fall asleep on a sofa, and I love it. You know what I mean? It's like, but you do it once in a while. You know what I mean? And she'll like talk about, what are you laughing for? The doghouse sofa, not that sofa, okay? It's not the doghouse bed. I said the sofa by the TV.
Oh, well, you were naming something else. Sorry, I misheard.
Anyway,
I misheard.
So you sleep on the sofa. What, until morning? Or something.
Yeah, like I'm watching. Like do you never do that?
Not until morning. I'll
like that will literally be my sleep. Like, I'll be like, leave me at peace, and they'll be like, come on. But like, no, this is good. And you just like you're so in the moment of a sleep. I do it. Not recently, but there was a period I did it often. No, but I'm saying, but that's not again. I've not made it a rule of like, oh, you go sleep. I'm sleeping on a sofa. Dave, your sleep divorce thing is actually a thing you implement. It's literally like for our sake, let's. Oh, by the way, with that, it could be a system though, because you could do that like Monday to Friday working hours, and then the weekend you're back together, that kind of thing. That might sound a bit more structured and still work.
I can see the appeals of it. I can see the appeals of it, and it's also something we wouldn't consider, especially now because it's so cold. You want to be to keep warm, right? 100%.
You can't wear that G-lated bed. That's why, isn't it?
Honestly, man, that heated blanket that we got was turned on max, and it's a godsend. But yeah, I think in principle it sounds like a good idea, but I think the reality is that
I don't think to me in principle sounds like a good idea. I'd be interested to know if some of our friends do it, and they say, "Yeah,
no, I did."
But
no,
maybe,
I know.
Maybe it's that thing where someone wakes up like at 5 o'clock in the morning, because the partner doesn't wake up to 8.
Yes, that's another thing. Another reason
that
why
makes sense.
People say they do it because they don't want to, because they have different timetables. They don't want to disrupt one who has a normal one, and this one's waking up at silly o'clock to go work or whatnot. But Will, you said you did it, but your proof of why I would judge it and be like, it's not going to work. Like if my friends, like I said, if my friends do it now, it'd be interesting to have a talk with them. Like, so what, is your relationship stable? Is it like, is everything okay? And even if they told me, yes, things are okay, I reckon deep down, deep rooted, it's not. Do you get me there? If you're going to take that, be like, we're happily not to sleep together, every night. Oh, but things are really good. But nah, man, you're lying. Like, yeah, you can say it's really good, but for me, a relationship cannot be strong enough if you're decided to sleep separately. Because again, you're just.
Yeah,
what's the point having a boyfriend girlfriend?
100% agree. As I said, that's what I mean. On principle, you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. But in reality, why would you want to be apart? That sort of thing.
Exactly. You might as well just literally not live together and stay at home with your parents and text each other good night, that kind of thing. Even that's more better.
And save money instead of paying mortgage and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to show you though, look how big he is now these days. Look how big he is. He was a little puppy before.
How old now? 3 months? 4 months?
No, he's 6 months now. 7 months.
Oh, the's not even a puppy no more. Yeah.
No puppy no more.
Remember, it wasn't that long that we saw him at your house, and he was tiny.
Yeah.
He's big now. He's like jumping around everywhere, but he keeps me warm at night now. Come jumping into the bed.
No sleep divorce there, yeah?
No, it's the divorce at all.
Yeah.
And another funny thing I'll just mention quickly. So sometimes our cat sleeps with us, and when she sleeps in a funny position, she snores loud. And it sometimes wakes me up. But then again, I don't think it's that off-putting.
So, do you still snore like you used to snore? Nothing changed, or
I don't go. I don't do it as often as I used to.
yeah,
I still snore, but I have two types of snores. I have the normal snore, and then I have the supersonic one.
yeah.
He's
The house shaker.
He's heard the supersonic
Supersonic,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, but I've not done that. I don't do that as often. So I don't know what's happened. But yeah.
But it's exercise, a lot to do with exercise, being hydrated, losing weight. Yeah, was another one, which you have done. I've seen you past a few times, and you're like, oh, he looks a bit slimmer.
So, yeah, I don't do the supersonic one as often, but I still snore bad in a way. So, yeah.
Have you seen those little devices you clip to your nose? These little metal bits.
Yeah.
I don't know if you tried them before.
Michelle wants me to get one, but it's just don't know.
For her sake, give it a try, man.
Buy that for her birthday present.
I don't know. It just feels weird because I did try a strip one time. It just felt weird on my face at night. So
okay,
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
All right. Well, there's other snoring products out there if anyone needs them. But I guess we're time now. Yeah. So brilliant question. Whoever sent that in, more questions like that would be appreciated. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe so that we can work the YouTube algorithm. We'll see you next time.
Peace. We'll be back. See you soon.
Bye.